name is Steve Reid, and I'm a 30-year sales veteran, and I am the founder and CEO of Venatas. We like to say that we are a sales performance institute, meaning that the goal that we have is to come alongside companies that are looking for ways to improve their sales and revenue results. And that might be through a number of different services that we can provide, like operational tune-ups, training and enablement, some strategies around how to go to market and tune your messaging. But the overall goal here is we want to work with clients who are ready to expand their revenue and find that growth engine for their operation. What we often see is that the way they've approached their selling rhythm that has gotten them there is not the same type of selling rhythm and processes that are going to help them scale. Often what will happen is that these growth companies will receive some type of a round of investment, a round of funding from a VC or from a private equity fund. And along with that money comes higher expectations for a disciplined approach to the way they approach business across the board. And sales is no different. Just like there has to be financial controls in place, there have to be ways that that organization looks to scale their sales processes. One of the things that makes it difficult to lead a sales team is that you can find very gifted individuals through a structured hiring approach, and then you can turn them loose on the market and let them go out and use their gifts to pursue a sales opportunities with your natural customer. But what will happen is you don't have a team approach. So it's really incumbent upon the sales leader to determine what is that ideal selling rhythm. What approach are we going to use to engage with our customers? How do we want to talk about every deal and every opportunity? What are the elements that make up a good forecast, and how can we be sure and confident in the numbers that we're calling? And to do that, you have to have a way that you teach every salesperson to approach their own individual opportunities. And then collectively, what you have is a cohesive team that is operating under the same set of guidelines and using the same set of principles across every opportunity that you have within your sales pipeline. I actually had a great sales leader who I worked for who came from an organization that had used MEDDIC, and he taught MEDDIC to me and to the rest of my sales colleagues when he joined our organization, and we saw really an immediate difference in the way our organization as a whole, the sales team as a whole, and us as individuals were able to approach our deals, win more, and have more confidence around calling an accurate number. There's a couple things I love about the MEDDIC sales model. One of them is that it is absolutely adaptable to different types of selling. The second thing about MEDDIC I like is that it's very much a value-based sales type of a methodology. The thing that MEDDIC does is it creates this necessity for you to certainly use the judgment that you have as a salesperson, but to back that up by a set of activities and facts and data that you need to acquire in order to say, my feeling is correct because the things that I've done and the information that I have gathered supports this feeling that I have. And that's how you make accurate forecasts and accurate calls, and also know what to do to pull a deal through to out of the fire into a win category. I found a great tool as I was looking for a way to visualize MEDDIC in iSEEit. It is purpose-built for tracking your progress along your MEDDIC path throughout every individual sales opportunity. And as the tool has matured over the years that I've been using it, it is getting better and better and better at helping to validate where your sales opportunity is and giving you the confidence that you can make the forecasting call that you're making. If you're using a sales process, the ability to collect data on that process, use that data to inform where you are to make more precise decisions, and then to visualize it in a way that it is quickly referenceable so that anyone looking at it knows exactly where you stand. That's powerful. And for a sales leader, it is a quick reference to help them know exactly what to talk about on a deal. Now, there are many things you can talk about. Well, let's talk about the things that are important to talk about. Let's talk about the things that still need to be done and the confidence that you need to go and get in order to make this deal healthy, and in order for me to be convinced that you understand where this deal really is and you know how to go solve the problems to get it sold. What we've seen in organizations that have really embraced this idea and have done this well, they have seen forecast accuracy around more than 90%, with maybe only a 5 to 7% variance between the early call and what winds up being the actual number that is delivered at the end of the quarter. Not every sales pursuit at every company is the same. The stages, the requirements for entering and exiting certain stages are going to be a little bit of a different checklist of things to do for every organization based on what you're selling and who you're selling to. I love that iSEEit is adaptable to your sales organization. It's highly configurable. You can create the milestones, you can create the checklist of items that are going to add up to turning each individual MEDDIC value green and healthy for that individual sales deal.